It's not always about getting what you want, when you want, how you want. It is also about not getting something you really, really want and not letting your faith go astray. So I'll share this with you all. I work for a really, really good company, but I was looking for a change because I'd started to get tired of all the travel on a weekly basis. And so in early December, this position came my way, which was a very, very senior level role. And an official job rec for this was not created, but because, I was being interviewed through a referral. So I said, let's give it a shot. And I knew it even at that point in time that I'm shooting for the stars. But oh well, he makes it happen. So round 1 happened, and they really liked me. Then round 2, and then 3, and then 4 and 5. And then finally, on 15th January, I had a panel interview with a group of senior executives. So I said, you know what, I've come so far. And when I'm interviewing with the panel, it's really, the ball is in my court because they're going to question me based on what I'm presenting to the panel. And the tough part is really over, where you could have, they could have asked me anything. So those rounds are over. Now I'm actually bringing information into them because I'm supposed to talk about, my journey and the programs that I've managed. So I will get my content so solid, and I will rehearse this day in and day out that I'm able to go there and just wow them, because this is one chance that I just cannot lose. And the HR talked to me about comp, beautiful, and it was a remote position. So I was like, fabulous, I'm getting paid, almost double for being at home. So I started picturing life around that, oh my God, I'm going to be home all day, I'll probably get a dog, my girls will never, have to think that mommy's gone like 4 days a week. And just imagine Thursday afternoon, they'll send a message on the group that there's Darbar Seva in the afternoon, and I'll say, oh yes, I'm coming because I'm not traveling. So I started, making a life around that. So anyway, and believe you me, like I have never worked so hard as much as I prepped for this interview. I used to walk around with that deck, like morning, night, stand in front of the mirror. And, I go in front of the people all the time without even rehearsing. But I was so focused on the end goal being right that, I felt that I wasn't even enjoying the experience. I wasn't enjoying this journey. I wasn't grateful for this chance that I was getting. And so the interview happened on 15th, and I thought I did okay. So, I was like, okay. So I was in the city for that meeting, and I thought I did fine. But yesterday I found out, and that too because, my friend was in the system, so he was able to tell me. He's like, you didn't make it. And when he said that, like, I bawled my eyes out. I was like, how did this happen? Guruji ke saath rehkar jeetne ki aadat si pad jati hai. And, I cried like a baby, not because, I was denied that job, but because I felt that I worked so hard and my hard work did not pay off. So, I cried and I cried. I cried, I think, for about 2 hours. And, my phone, obviously I wasn't talking to anybody, and my phone was like upside down. So after I finished with my drama, I pick up the phone, and the first message, like there's so many messages. The first message that I see is a story about sabr, yaqeen, and saburi. And usme end mein likha hua hai that something that is meant for you will not miss you, and something that misses you was not meant for you. So it was as if, Guruji sent that direct message. Not that we don't know this, but that message coming to me at the time when I really needed to see that was, I think, a direct, indication from him. And I just felt that, I felt that the dark clouds went away, and I was able to see silver lining that, oh my God, my life hasn't shattered that much, and doesn't matter, I went through the process, I feel good that I came along so far, and I couldn't make it. So, things happen for a reason, and, don't always believe कि गुरुजी के शरण में आ गए हैं and हम वो जिद लगा के बैठ जाते हैं कि ये चाहिए तो वो देंगे. He will give it to you when the time is right, when you truly deserve it. And that was what I got from this. So thank you, Guruji. I was feeling miserable even up until this morning, and I was telling one of the aunties here that I don't think I want to address people today because when you're not feeling it, you're not. I said, how do I preach faith when I feel like so shaken at the moment. And thank you, Guruji, for giving me, this message directly when, I was so shattered, and as if he's telling me that, focus on the journey, not on the outcome. And, it's like your guru telling you that you're telling you didn't enjoy this entire experience. And I was just thinking about it, yeah, I did get something out of it. So what am I crying about? So thank you, Guruji, for all the ups and downs that you put us through. That makes us stronger and makes our faith stronger. So Shukrana, Guruji. Today we